Hi Librans, this is Char with Ariana Stark with your monthly forecast for July 2024. I will use Oracle cards as well as the Ideal Tarot to understand what's in store for you in the new month. For a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. The overall energy, which is from the Ideal Tarot, is the Queen of Cups. Possibly, you're someone who is going to be very creative and imaginative. You also have a way with words, so use it to get ahead. I think ego issues could also arise at the workplace or in relationships, so be mindful of that. Maybe others expect you to be more collaborative. I think you may feel a bit threatened on the work front because of a particular person who's trying to usurp your authority. Yet I think you will be proved right eventually, but in the present circumstance, I think it would be better to collaborate and cooperate. Maybe others also expect you to do some soul searching here. The final days of June stepping into July, I do have the Seven of Cups. Now, this is a lady who seems to be in a defensive frame of mind. If you look at her body language, possibly, she's thinking about options that are there. Maybe you were very bored with the job, you were overworked. You may have also been thinking that you're not being paid commensurate to your efforts, satisfy. You wanted to look for better opportunities. I think it would have been best for you to carry on with the tasks at hand or to carry on working, because unless and until you bag a job, there's no point in idle threats. Other than that, I also feel that while dealing with clients, you needed to be firm. You had to extract the payment before you could carry on or before you could offer your services. Your spirits were a bit low, so you were also susceptible to health issues at this time, so you needed to be a tad careful. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges. I do have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is in the challenge position, so this lady is certainly thinking about her future, quite like the Seven of Cups. You're thinking about how you can improve your prospects. You do want to plan, maybe financial issues. Like I said, you could be unhappy with the pay on offer at work. You do think that you're giving more than 100%, but then the money is not at par with your services. The Seven of Pentacles is also asking you to do the groundwork for the future. Maybe you're also going to be technically challenged, you're going to invest in gadgets or stuff like that, but then try not to invest excessively. Sometimes, we buy accessories and then we realize that it was a futile purchase. Influencers for this month, I do have the Hermit card. Now, this is a person who wants to keep to himself. Maybe there are going to be disagreements, so it would be prudent to weigh your words carefully. The work pressure is definitely going to mount on you. Maybe you think others are saddling you with excess work and there is no system. Maybe you feel that your point of view is ignored. Your mom or a family elder may also feel that you're presupposing things. Perhaps you're also seeking clarifications. You think that there are too many restrictions in your life. I think in financial matters also, you could question the way money has been put to use by your family. That is why they may think that you shouldn't question them or that you're being meddlesome. The first 10 days of July, I do have the Fool card. Possibly, you want to move out for greener pastures. Maybe you're also making travel plans, looking into travel documents here. I do have the Eight of Cups, which also flipped in your reading. So definitely you want to walk away from situations which are not healthy for you. You need to focus also at work because your emotions could overwhelm you. There's no point getting worked up. Rather, you should understand that it is better to keep to yourself. Perhaps that is why the Hermit card in your influences. Maybe clarifications will also be sought about transactions by your accountant. So you have to come clean about the same. Yet I think you will complete a lot of tasks. You're going to manage your schedule, complete the routine tasks which are there. Some of your dues will also be coming. It's going to be a dramatic period. Emotionally, like I said, you will feel drained, so you do desire closure. Within the work front, also a question of ethics could arise. Maybe you believe that the administrator or your superior is being unprincipled in his dealings, but then your family members could tell you to keep quiet on the issue because you're just about drawing the salary. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th July, I do have the Three of Swords. Now, this is going to be a challenging period. I think the universe always gives us what's best for us. Sometimes we don't get what we desire, but then that is also for our highest good. Maybe it's going to be very hectic emotionally. Again, you're going to feel low. This lady, she seems to be not showing her face to us, so that is why it seems like these words are cutting her heart, or that she's dealing with some kind of disappointment which is also reducing her to tears. Incidentally, there could also be people who are estranged, they don't want to renew contact with you. You should also be careful not to blurt out things which have been told to you in strict confidence. Words, can be used to improve relationships, or it can also damage our relationships. The work environment is going to continue to be stifling. Maybe your rival is also going to put roadblocks in your path. But Librans, time and again, I have emphasized that you need to be persistent, because these days will also pass. Besides, you are a winner, and a winner never quits. It is your presence of mind which is also going to help you make gains. Your mental faculties, your intelligence or intellect is also going to help you make gains, other gains for sure. Sometimes, like I said, you won't get what you desire, but then there will be some minor gains. I think you also need to safeguard your health. The base chakra has come up, so definitely you're going to be concerned about finances. You do desire stability. I think base chakra cleansing will also benefit you. Maybe you can use crystals like fire agate to strengthen your base chakra. It is concerned with your home, your assets. You're going to be very focused on your material needs in July. Maybe you desire more money. I think you should be more optimistic. You should have faith and confidence. You should call upon the angels to boost your confidence levels if you want to manifest a better future for yourself. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st July, I do have the Four of Swords. Now, this is a person who's trying to take a back seat. He is in a meditative state. So with that hermit energy, which is the overlying influence for the whole month, I think you need to be very careful, because this is what you're going to feel like in the final days. I think you have to reevaluate, you have to rethink your moves, maybe take a different course of action. In essence, Librans, you have to step back as things may not go according to the way you desire. Try to be tactful. Maybe you should also work on your relationship with others, especially your mom. Certainly you are going to be overworked. Maybe there are also calls for an interview, but then you could be undecided. I think you should follow your instinct, because you could come away making some gains. You will also want to buy time, because time is at a premium at this time, so you're going to have to defer meetings with clients. Yet I think you will manage to complete a lot of tasks. What is most satisfying to you is that you don't have to take assistance from a rival. Yet, Librans, I think you need to be on your guard. You should be vigilant, because there could be rivals who could threaten to sabotage your work. Perhaps the best way to combat envy is to keep quiet. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you're going to give a piece of your mind to inefficient staff. With this card, guide, and with that hermit card, with that lantern, these two cards seem to convey the same message. I think you are looking for guidance from those who are in a position to help you, also from your angels, and spirit guides. There is the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's very likely that you're going to be guided divinely. With respect to your love life, I do have this card: limitations, impediments, roadblocks outside, influences from the love oracle deck. Now with this card, it's very likely that you may feel as though this relationship which you are involved in, or in case you fancy someone, you believe that this could be a distant dream. There is the Three of Swords, which does talk about heartache, and as well the Four of Swords. So some kind of a rift could come about in your love life as well. Maybe this person is also traveling on account of work. That is why you're feeling a bit withdrawn. You're feeling helpless. Avoid emotional outbursts while you're with your person. Some of you could also be facing limitations on account of your family, society, or on account of the situation. Maybe your friends and acquaintances or even your confidant could ask you to keep a check. Maybe they don't think this relationship will go the distance, so they expect you to move away from this connection, or they don't want you to be forming this connection with this person. Maybe that is why you're going to be feeling forlorn, dejected. I also believe that the opposite sex is going to be charmed by your communication skills. Maybe there's going to be a work-related romance. Someone from your past is also re-entering your life at this time. Maybe this person wants to continue to develop a friendship with you, but then you're going to put these self-imposed roadblocks. How could you still love me after all I have done? This could be true for those of you who are in a ongoing romance, or maybe something has happened in your relationship, or on account of mistrust in a relationship. That is why you're wondering, how could this person still have feelings for you? I think you're going to discuss your respective family backgrounds as well while you have conversations. Sometimes, conversations can be very free-flowing with your person, but at times you could be, or he could be, incommunicative. That is why you want those walls to be broken. With the Fool card, maybe your person is also traveling, or you also want to make travel plans to be with your person. I think financial matters could also affect your relationship, especially with your spouse. Lenormand's cross has come up, so certainly there are going to be burdens. We all have a cross to bear, but then you should share your problems with others. Your health could also be affected, so take care, Librans. This is also the month when your crown chakra is going to be very active with this card, sudden developments, and with the color purple. When lightning strikes, it strikes suddenly. So this is the month when you need to be prepared for sudden eventualities. Maybe because people are acting from behind, so things are going to be revealed to you. Your higher self is giving you certain messages, so pay attention to them. I hope Librans, you liked your reading. This is Tara with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.